Hello YouTube, my name's Alex and today I'm going to talk about my angelic experiences. And what I mean by that, experiences I've had meeting angels in a physical sense. Explain as I go along, you probably get a wide idea. The first time I actually had one, I needed to meditate in order to heal my body because my body was filled with low-level parasitic entities that were feeding on me and feeding on my fear and anxiety and depression. That's what was causing it mostly, and that's what started my night terrors. And it felt like I was absolutely riddled with them. And when I said in the previous video before that I felt like my bed was infested with parasites, it was because my bed was actually infested with low-level interdimensional parasites in a way. That's literally what it was filled with, and I needed to call upon Archangel Michael to come and heal me. If you don't know who Archangel Michael is, he is one of the most loved angels of them all. He carries a flaming sword and has I think depending on who you go with, it's either a purple or a blue robe, a cape thing, don't know how to describe it. Cuts cords between things and he heals you and protects you by putting his cloak over you. Pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. First one I had was I was meditating and I called upon my Archangel Michael to come and heal me. Within the first sort of like 5 minutes of me calling upon him, I literally felt like physical hands on my body pulling things off me. I could feel literally they were pulling, like they pulled a leech off you and you can feel the pulling. That's exactly what it felt like. It was like they were pulling leeches off me. A pair of hands holding my hands to basically reassure me. I had a pair of hands on my back where if you had wings, that's where they would be located. On my back, pressed against my back very lightly. I had another pair of hands stroking my head, and I had a voice in my ear telling me everything is going to be okay. I just needed to relax and let Michael do what he needed to do, basically, was to heal me. Afterwards, I felt like literally a weight had been lifted off me. I felt like a new person. That's exactly what I felt like. I felt like old, but I was old in a new sense. I felt like I woke up and I was like a recharged battery. I was 100 miles per hour. I didn't know what to do. I had all this energy, but I was calm about it. It was like I was extremely hyperactive, but I was so calm at the same time. They sort of clashed, but I just didn't know what to do with myself. And oh god, it was absolutely fantastic. The second time was when I was like half asleep. I think I was astral projecting in my sleep, and what happened was I don't think I had completely separated from my body, and I needed to grab something in the astral realm. Didn't know what I needed to grab exactly, but it was something. I knew at the time what it was, but I needed to grab something, and I couldn't quite reach it because, as I said, like my upper body was separated from my physical body, but my legs were still attached. So I was trying to reach for this thing, and you ever tied your legs down to something and tried to reach for something, and it's just like one of the hardest things to do. Well, basically because I couldn't quite reach it, I'm guessing one of my guides or guardian angels came in and basically saved me from that sort of like trying to reach that thing, because I'm guessing they saw that I was struggling trying to get it, and she picked it up and she put it in my hand. Upon her leaving, she told me that I asked for her name. Don't know why I asked for her name at the time, but I just wanted to know her name. And she came back up to me and she whispered down my ear, "I don't need to know her name. Everything's gonna be alright. I just need to sleep." And upon doing that, she kind of like pushed me back into my physical body, but very lightly. Kissed me on the forehead, and I could literally hear the wings, her angel wings, open up and flap as she took off and flew away. And within minutes, or not even minutes, within seconds of her doing that, I fell back into a very, very deep sleep. And they were like two of my best angelic moments so far. Hopefully I will be having more. Don't get me wrong, I've heard more whispers down my ears from angels and other spirits. I'm staying on top of my meditation now, so hopefully I can raise my vibrations high enough to stay in contact with them, which would be absolutely fantastic, because I would love to speak to them. And obviously I know angels only want the best for me, and they know what the best is for me, so hopefully I'll be able to listen to them a lot more and hear a lot more guidance. But if you have had any like spiritual contact of obviously ghosts, parents, angels, even demons, I've had my fair share of demons, but we'll do that in a different video. That's what my favourite topics I'll talk about, like positive ones, so that's why I'm talking about angels this time. But if you want me to do a video on demons, I'll probably do it in the next one, so, cover both gaps would be quite nice. Don't forget YouTube. Stay awesome, and there's always love in the heart.